What would God pray about? What would the Son of God, what would Jesus pray about? Well, in John 17, as Jesus offers his prayer just shortly before his death, Jesus prays about his followers. Jesus prays about his disciples. That's what's nearest and dearest to his heart. And in John 17, verse 12, Jesus says, while I was with them, I kept them in your name that you have given me. I have guarded them, and not one of them is lost except the son of destruction, that the scripture may be fulfilled. Jesus says that while he has been with the disciples, while he has been with the apostles, that he has kept them in the name of God, and he has guarded them. He has protected them. He has been like a force field around them regarding all the temptations and the evils that were there. Jesus has been taking care of his disciples, and he says none of them is lost except one, the son of destruction. We know that, of course, is Judas. And there are some who look at this text and say that Judas had no choice in the matter. Judas was predestined to do this and be lost. But when we look back at it, we remember it's a choice. Judas chose to go to the high priest and negotiate the deal. Judas chose to leave the upper room. Judas chose to come to the garden with that army, that small army, and have Jesus arrested. Judas chose to kiss Jesus on the cheek in that kiss of betrayal. Judas chose to do all these things. And sadly, Jesus' analysis of that is he was lost. Judas was not the only disciple that ever quit following Jesus. In John chapter 6, we learned that many disciples turned back and followed him no more. Judas was one of those, but he took it a step further to betray the Lord and to do the awful thing that he did. And we have to realize he chose to do it. And Jesus chose to allow him to do it. And because Jesus chose to allow him to do it, the scriptures were fulfilled. Jesus still does that even with you and me. Sometimes we choose to do the wrong thing and it hurts Jesus, just like what Judas chose to do hurt Jesus. But Jesus lets us do it. It's our choice, not Jesus' choice for us to do evil, but he allows it to happen in our lives. And so let's not be lost like Judas. Let's be one of the ones that Jesus can say, I have guarded them, I have kept them, and let Jesus lead our lives.